Hey guys, so it's Father's Day, June 16th. It's been maybe a month since we planted. I'm going to give you an update. I hope this video doesn't take too long, just to kind of show you where we're at. So, drove back in the woods. Mosquitoes are nice today. This is one of the swamp white oaks. You can see this is, let's see, it's about a little bit of 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Did a little clearing over here, but this is obviously not getting full sun all day. But let's see if I can kind of give you an idea here. The canopy's not too bad, and so it does get some sun, and this is an open area. I came back here to, one, kind of check on it, two, gonna clear out some of this stuff that fell down that I didn't have the time to do when it was planting time, and wife asked me what I wanted to do on Father's Day, and I'd spend some time in the woods. So one thing I don't know about, although I'm assuming, if you know, let me know in the comments, is there's got kind of like an offshoot down here. Assuming that's going to rob the main tree, and I'd want to prune that like I would fruit trees and stuff, but I don't know that for sure. So I'll do a little research. Let me know what you think, though. This seems to be doing really, really, really exceptionally well. Knock on wood here. So all this, that's got to be 2 feet of growth up top, plus some since we started. So that's good. Okay, spent a couple minutes here weed whacking some of the thorns and crap growing up. This is swamp oak number 2. Not as much growth, maybe a foot if I'm being generous. Interestingly too, this one is in the most sun, canopy wise. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, you don't care. Again, tree stand up there. Thinking this would be a great tree for them to come feed under someday. At the very least, keep it kind of trimmed out as a travel route, so they take that path of least resistance. And then this one over here, not much trimming here to do, but exceptional leaves. Again, some lower growth there. I gotta figure out if I need to trim that or not. Maybe 10 inches, a foot off the one side of growth, but very full, very healthy looking. So I do have some spray. I don't normally spray trees that are not fruit trees, but the stuff that I bought now, because the other stuff that I bought you can no longer buy, actually is good for chestnuts and oaks. So I might do that. Yeah, on to the next job. So these were the Walmart Dunstans planted last summer, not spring but summer. They didn't grow much last year, which is what I expected. They had some little growth at the bottom that I trimmed. Seem to be doing well so far this year. Some growth, a little bit of fungus wilt there. This is all green. It's a good 18 inches or so. I'll spare you the walk over there. The one over there is about the same as far as growth. So I'm kind of meh on those. I'm not upset, but for $30-something, I hope by the end of the year that they're big. My dad has planted some at his house where they're not full sun, and they've taken off very well. So, and the reason I'm kind of meh is these are the Whitetail Hill chestnuts that I planted literally a month ago. Okay, these are 4-foot grow tubes, and I mean it's just crushing it. So I'm not gonna lie, the guys that said grow tubes, you know, start them from bare roots versus pots, like, I just didn't believe that, right? And so not that I didn't believe it, I was, you know, sure that it would do well. But it's one of those things where you read some stuff online and it doesn't necessarily make sense. Gotta fix this. This isn't straight. And you question it because in your mind it doesn't make sense. But I'm telling you, we'll give this a couple years, obviously, and see where those two and where these two are at. Now, I will also say these are a late drop variety, but that shouldn't matter. And I'll keeping the video short. The ones that are over there, 4 of them, are also just crushing it. So I'm really happy so far with these. Do a little trimming around here and keep moving. All right, so we're over at the persimmons. I have checked 3 of the 7. They have no growth. I have no idea what that means. Should they be growing? These middle tubes, obviously, that I kind of scavenged up, do a much better job than these bamboo. But all these are no signs of life. So these are, if I'm really truly being honest, the ones I were most looking forward to. By the way, though, clover is just, what a year for clover. 3 years in here. So it's not going to focus for me, but yeah, over 7 on the persimmons. That doesn't mean they're dead. I'm just not getting any growth. So there's a warranty for that. Those chestnuts over there, all doing well. We're going to do a drive-by on the pears. This is a newly planted one. It's alive. It's green. Looks okay. It's not blowing up. This is one from last year. Looks good. A little bit of stuff on the leaf. If you look closely up top, you will see a single pear. It'll go down as the first pear of the group of 4 here. This one here also doing okay. No pears though. This is the second. It's planted this year. Again, doing okay. These are the white and red oaks that I planted. See, the leaves have been gnawed up pretty good. So again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna spray these. Some good growth. It's slowed down a little bit, about 18 inches or so, but doing well. The whites are rounded, reds are pointy. Must be a dog somewhere. This one is doing pretty good. About a foot of growth. Full sun all day. We've had plenty of rain, but it's been about a week of dry here. Those are both whites. This is red. Looks much better. Staked off a little bit here, but I hit this with the mower. So probably next year they get a little bit more established. I'll stake them even better. I should do that sooner. Maybe I'll do it before the end of the year. But this one was pretty crooked to start. That red looks great. Probably a couple feet of growth on that. Each tree's looking okay. This is a Chief River Nursery white oak. Give you an idea. These took a while. They're now doing really well. So happy with those. We'll check on the other 2. I will, I'll tell you for the second time, I already checked out 4 along that line there, and excuse me, stuff in my throat. All doing really well. So Chief River Nursery white oaks, thumbs up. This is a red. Again, doing well. Some really good, strong growth there. It'll be interesting to see how those bare roots compete. They're potted. Those are 3 to 5 year olds potted. Uh-oh. Might be me, I may have spoke too soon. This one has not grown at all. It does not look dead. Realize that it's not focused. Let's see if we can focus. But the other ones looked okay. So yeah, that's my update. I'll do some more weed whacking and trimming around the farm here, and happy Father's Day to all the dads.